What's going on, guys? It's Sapphire, no life Pokemon player, and welcome back to my Sapphire Safari Lock. That's how I'm gonna call it. Not in the title of the video because that's gonna be confusing. Anyways, we are doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sapphire. You can see that over here. Yes, I know which direction to point. And yeah, if we go into the game and we go find some grass. We're gonna go really quick, just touch some grass. Haha, I'm so funny. It's 2026. It is 2026. Anyways, if we go to some grass, walk around, do a battle, and then voila, it's an Electrike. Now the thing is, I don't send out a Pokemon, we can just throw balls, or go near, or use a Pokeblock, but we don't have those yet, and those only matter if there is something in the Pokeblock thing in the Safari Zone. So it's just throwing balls and hoping that they don't run away. Anyways, hello Japalma. It is me, Streamer Man. Gonna stream twice this month, maybe? Who knows? There is a chance. Anyways, last time we beat Watson, this time without any deaths, so that's great. I think Gladiator did most of it, but I don't really remember. But anyways, we are gonna beat Flattery this time, hopefully, and especially hopefully without, well, I wouldn't say without losing any Pokemon. I just want to have more than one Pokemon remaining when I beat Flattery, which is a low bar, but it's the bar set by the last attempt, so that's what we're gonna try. Anyways, I think looking back, so there's two things I can do. I can dump more experience into a Tentacool to get Bubble Beam. I can go catch a Tentacool if I want to. However, I don't think that's that worth it. Just because Tentacool, it's frail, so it's not going to survive long against Torkoal. And the issue with that is that it's, yes, I can take care of the two Slugmas. That's not that difficult. But I don't know about the Torkoal. So I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm first gonna give the experience. Well, okay, let's see. I want you at 24, you at 25. You can exist, and you just need levels. I think, so level cap's 28. No, I'm just gonna give Aladdin the experience share right now. Because Gyarados is good. Newsflash, Gyarados is good. I don't need Rock Smash. Fortunately, this time around, I still have Little Galaxy. And hello there. Welcome. I don't know how to pronounce your name. And like I have like I don't know, like, anyways, why did I say like? I'm pretty good at not saying like that often, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm gonna dodge trainers as much as I can to save experience for later, and I am very good at this. There we go. I almost thought that guy just turned around at me. Anyways, new encounter. So this can be a Numel or a Machop, if I remember correctly. It's a Numel. I think I'm happy with that. It's a female Numel, which is especially good potentially for against Flattery. It will need Magnitude. We have got it. So now, yeah. I think I'm just gonna name this Pompeii again because there is a Pompeii movie, pretty sure. And I think that's what I did last time. We're naming everything after movies. So, Numel learns Magnitude at like 19, I think. Okay, now I'm focusing on it and I'm saying like again a lot. Anyways, so level 19 Numel learns Magnitude. So I can use that for the Slugmas. However, I don't see it being that useful, just because it doesn't do much after that. And why use Numel if I can use Graveler? Especially if I need to sink experience into it first, which I don't want to. I'm gonna lead Encanto here, because Grass type against Rock types. But we're not gonna do the battles anyways, because I'm good at this. There we go. Fun part is, I don't need to worry about what I lead here, because, well, I'm not using any Pokemon in battle. I am just throwing Pokeballs. Apparently I'm not encountering anything either, but there we go. Let's see, Torkoal? Slugma. Okay. Like, let's go weaken it. Wait. Safari battles. Okay, it stayed. I'm trying to think of a nickname for this as well, but also, honestly, who really cares? It's Slugma. I don't see myself using Slugma ever. The only scenario is maybe as a pivot with, I don't know, in the Tate and Liza fight. It is staying, so it does, well, it's just vibing. But is it gonna vibe with me? That's the question. Okay. It's not running. I'm not really focused on thinking of moves anymore. I kinda just want this to run because I don't have an idea for a nickname. And it's easier if it just runs away. But it's gonna stay here and then, nope, okay. You are wasting my Safari Balls quite quickly. I think I want to go back and buy more for the next encounter now. But we do have it. That took so many Safari Balls. Speaking of... No. Anyways. Slugma does not have any blood in its body. Is there any movie where there is no blood? Any movies with no blood? This is very difficult. This is very difficult. I'm gonna go with Over the Hedge. Oh, over the... I don't know why I did this. Hedge. There we go. Over the Hedge. A movie without blood, I think. So good. Oh, there's no trainers here. Yeah, we're gonna risk the 6 Safari Ball Gambit because I'm annoyed. Okay, show me what you got. Die. Oh, let's go. Die. Thank you. I'm not afraid of you. Splash. See. There we go. Cool. Bye bye. And then to think I was worried about that guy in Worst Luck, but it was also Emerald. So we can rest here. I don't want to though. And I can't dodge this trainer in this game, which is annoying. So once again, speed up. Sure. Okay, a bit scary, but thank you for the healing. Nummel. Yeah, that's fine. It's not that fine, but still, it's fine. That's what I thought. Okay, that was a bit more annoying than I wanted it to be, but we can go here and heal up now. So that's good. Hello. Thank you. It's funny how she just keeps asking if you want to be healed. Let's go change that speed to 2 times. And let's go grab some berries. Raz, no thank you. So last time I found a Skarmory, which was really cool. However, it fled. And now there's a Spinda, which is less cool. So I don't really care if I don't catch this. I was thinking like, oh, Slugma is a dupe for this route. But no, because there is Sandshrew here instead of Slugma, which is the case in Emerald. I am learning a lot about version differences in this playthrough. So, or in this challenge, in this Nuzlocke. Whatever you call the overarching thing. Do I want to move my camera up a bit? I look short. Anyway, let's this clip finish. There we go. We got the Spinda. And now that I won't use this for the video anymore, let's go move this up a bit. Cool. Very tiny smidge. But it's working. So we're gonna call this. Is it? How do you? Yeah. Okay. So Fu. And then we don't have enough for Panda, so we're gonna do this B3 because surely there's a it's Kung Fu Panda 3. Awesome. And that's what we do this for. So now we can dodge all the trainers here. Hello Sandshrew, you are cute. There's a ninja boy, but we can ignore him for now. I'll get back to there for experience later anyways. You rotate. No ninja boys here. Boop. Max ether, cool. Bye bye Spinda. Gentleman doesn't fight. And then we go down here and walk around the youngster. And there are no trainers walking up and down. Another difference. Yep. And let's go buy more Sapphire balls because we only have 3 left. Luckily they are relatively cheap. Cool. So now, do we need to heal up? I don't know. Let's go speak to you and check out our encounters. So we just got over the hedge. Over the hedge. Magma armor, don't really care about it. Yeah, no, I don't. It's a Slugma. Spin that could be useful. It is sassy, don't love that. I don't know. I don't think I'll use this. Nah. So yeah, that was Flower Town. Was fun. We're gonna move on now. We're gonna go grab Dig. We're gonna grab Roar. And we're gonna grab an encounter and not forget about it this time. This is an encounter, and I'm not gonna run away from a Swablu. There's a Swablu. Hello there. That's a lot of Sapphire balls. Seeing the number there is strange, but it is the way it is. And now I would love it if Swablu didn't run away from me either, because that would be sad. And I don't want to be sad. So please stay in the ball. I will call you Meatball if you stay in the ball, because it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Movies. I like movies. So, Meatball. Like, it's not the full movie title, but it's... Like, what am I gonna do? Call it... ICWCOM. It's cloudy with chance of meatballs? No. Meatballs. Meatballs. Ooh, it's a Viper. That's cool. Anyways, bye. So you rotate. Loop. And then I'm just gonna battle this guy probably. Yeah. Mega Drain 3 times. Floop. Awesome. Neuron. And then I'm not gonna go deal with Bagon. No. Also, nah. Like I can repel here and get Soul Rock guaranteed later, and save the Zubat encounter for later. But it doesn't really matter because who cares? Like the only reason I might repel here is so I can catch Zubat later for when it's better level wise. No, I'm just gonna grab Zubat. Can I say that I am a big fan of this tile set in this game, honestly. Like, I might prefer this to... Okay, well there is the top right tile, which kind of looks ugly. But I am a big fan of the colors here, which I might prefer to Emerald, but I'm not sure. But I do like this tile set for Meteor Falls. Anyways, hello! Yep, cool. Bye. Okay, let's go and grind up Graveler and Gyarados. Also, let's catch this Zubat because it's my encounter and I would never forget about my encounter. So... I guess the thumbnail was a prophecy. I did put Zubat in a cave fleeing on the thumbnail. So, no Superman for us right now. Let's go just deal with these bugs here. Yeah, I'm just gonna give the experience share to little Jumanji over here. Just because I want to evolve it quickly and then it can stand on its own. Okay, because now it's a bit outclassed by other Pokemon. Geodude can't really handle with a lot of Pokemon that I'm fighting here. So I want to get that last level to 25 with experience share. And then I can switch train Magikarp or experience share train Magikarp. Let's see. I should check pickup. No pickup. Okay. Well, it's the way it is. Oh, I'm out of... I think Gladiator is the better bet. Yeah, I could go into Jumanji to resist the moves. But we can also just go into Gladiator to resist the moves, I guess. Okay, outspeeding with Slash is a bit scary because that can crit kill. But there we go, double kick, just one shots. Well, two shots. Whatever. You get what I mean. It dies to one usage of double kick. And now, I think I'm gonna go around. Yeah, because then I save. Yeah, it makes sense in a way. I don't know if I've gotten strength yet. And I think the answer is no. So that also gives me a good excuse to go this way. So let's go this way. Whee! Hello, Tailo. Bye, Tailo. Ooh, you give me Sapphire Ball. Yes, so now we can buy Sapphire Balls in Rosborough City. I definitely paid attention to stuff while making this mod. Like, it doesn't matter that much, but I do like just fixing stuff like, well, making sure that there's not stuff like that. Like, yes, it's fine if there is stuff like, oh, there is a random, what is it called, random Pokeball here, random repeat ball. But if I know about it, I can just patch it out. So there we go. I patched it out. Anyways, I am healed up. Let's go take on some trainers now. And I'm just gonna lead with Jumanji. So I can switch train it that way instead of experience share training, and I think that's fine. Because then it's like Stroomers. Okay, now I'm gonna swap out. But in Meryl, I'm also gonna use something else to defeat it. Anyways, you there. Sandshrew. Sandshrew. Do you get any moves that will make me cry? Nope. Well, Sun Attack can make me cry, but it won't. Easy. Okay. Next. Ooh, easy. Nuzlocke, if I do want to swap out for that. Bloop. Cool. Pickup check. Oh, rare candy. Super potion. Ah well. Rock throw. I have a rock move actually. Sick. And Lombre. Nope. Nope. Bye. Sunspore. Oh. Sunspore. Growth. I'm making this so much longer or slower than it could be, but hey. Tackle on Magikarp. So now I can train it on its own, but no, I won't. That's stupid. That is stupid. Oh. I forgot that I haven't battled you yet. Just to be safe. Oh, Galaxy has an item. Okay, well this is still kind of scary. Yeah, a crit 10 could have killed, but now I'm in the driver's seat. Do gotta pay attention to how many magnet range I have. That's the thing in this game. The colors don't change for the PP numbers. That's how I ran out earlier without noticing it. And there we go. Let's go slow down. Because actually, no, let's go do double speed because then the clip is more usable in the video. Bam. Graveler. It exists. Cool. Anyways, Galaxy. Rare candy? Rare candy. Cool. That's why we have you on the team. Okay. Now... Well, so the thing is, they're all named after movies. And Geodude is a rock. So I was thinking, what are movies with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? And then I thought of 4 movies before I thought of Jumanji. And then I still went with Jumanji because Red Notice and Moana didn't feel like the vibe. And that's 2. I don't know what the other 2 were. But that's the story behind Jumanji, the Geodude, or now Graveler. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Anyways, Makuhita, you can also use some more experience. So let's go destroy this guy. That's not destroying, but sure. Close enough. We'll make it through this. Bloop. Whirlwind, no thanks. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go through here. Because then we get to the grandma's house. Well, is there a movie called... Oh, wait. Is there a movie called Camp Rock? Wait. Camp Rock movie? Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping it at Jumanji for this run. If there's another run, then Camp Rock the Geodude is gonna be. Anyways, let's go beat up some trainers for experience because I can't beat up wild Pokemon because everything is a safari battle, and this kind of scares me. Actually, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. But like, oh no, 100 attack stats. Screw you. Ah, that scares me. Wanna die? Awesome. That stinks for you, but not for me. Let's go use a super potion here. Could literally just walk back to the old lady, but hey. I definitely like the design of this route. This was not smart, by the way. This was very not smart because Kaboom. Not me Kaboom, they Kaboom. They Kaboom. That's what I thought. How do I make it through this alive? Very good question. I'm gonna go Encanto here. I'm gonna Leech Seed. I'm gonna Stun Spore. Hope they don't boom quickly and growth while we sit here. Okay, that's too gross. I'm gonna Mega Drain, see if I can finish it off. Great. And now we're gonna Stun Spore. We're gonna miss. We're gonna Stun Spore again. And we're just gonna Growth. And I'm gonna Mega Drain here because I want to stay at high HP. But yeah, this route is very vibey. And now we can one-shot them, so it's good. See, I am so good at this game. I'd never do anything reckless. Like using Staraptor with its hidden ability. I don't even know if Reckless is its hidden ability or if it's just a regular ability for Staraptor, but you get the joke. Anyways, Poison. I have more than enough HP to make it back to that house. But yeah, it's a very scenic route. It's vibey. Actually, do I have more than enough HP? 30. Oh yeah. I have 140 steps in that case. Coolio. I don't know if I've ever said that word out loud before and it sounded weird. Anyways, let's go beat up some more trainers. We're currently preparing for the Maxi fight at Mount Chimney. And I can probably beat him. So we have Gladiator for, okay. Yeah, I would like Makuhita to become a Hariyama. And that would make the Sharpedo a lot easier to deal with. Because currently we have Combusken to deal with the Mightyena. We have Graveler to deal with the Golbat. And we have Makuhita then hopefully to handle the Sharpedo. But yeah, these are useless for experience. I need 2 more levels, and then we have enough to get to, yeah, 2 more levels, and then Makuhita evolves to Hariyama. But it's definitely doable with all the trainers here, and at Mount Chimney still. We have the wind straits, so yeah. And let's go check out this ninja boy, who definitely is not gonna have coughing either. Cool. Not great for my kids, so let's go to Gladiator. Yeah. Bloop. Wing attack doesn't scare me. Bye bye. Also level 19. That's illegal, but sure. Do your thing. Double team, I think. I picked that up before as well. Bloop. I'm not using speed up too much. You're just living slowly. Sure. Sure, dude. Oh, pick up. Rare candy. Full restore. Ooh, interesting. That's very interesting. Just fake out because why not? And then final throw. Water sport. I am so scared right now. Oh, I was like, let's go check Pokemon Go, and then my phone was not really stuck under my blanket, but it was also under my blanket because I pulled it out of my pocket, that's the word, which was under my blanket. Anyways, let's go check Pokemon Go and battle more trainers. Bye bye. Damage. Why you mean? It's very mean. Now I gotta throw experience on Encanto instead, which is gonna be useless for the next 2 gyms probably. Next 3 gyms. Is Encanto gonna be useful in general? It's gonna be useful for just taking care of all the water types in this game. But for the rest, I don't know. Still nice to have for more team variety, honestly. So I don't mind it. But it doesn't need a lot of experience, that's the thing mainly. Roll out, I'm so scared. Uh-oh, what's gonna do to me? Deal 2 damage next time? Let's see if I can outspeed it actually. No, it's gonna miss. Bye-bye. Lombre, yeah, I can stay in against that. Yeah. Cool. Do you have a regular potion? I do. Any items here? Money. Yeah, who knows? Game Corner TMs at some point. Let's see. Yep, Marketing Gladiator. That's good. Ooh, okay, actually let's go fake out and double kick here. I'm assuming Kuskin goes next, yep. Okay, yeah, we clean it up on the next turn, that's good. Unless we get hit by Stun Spore, but we get hit by Growth, good. Don't have anything else I want to send out against Roselia either. Let's go... Vital Throw, like, yes I could Ember, Roselia, and Arm Thrust the Graveler, but I don't want to gamble on Makuhita being faster than Graveler. So, like, this will be a bit slower, but it's fine. Ember. Bloop. Still not level... Oh, wait, it is level 24. Never mind. There we go. Makuhita is evolving. That's going to be... Well, not the second evolution of the run. The second evolution of the stream. Articulating is for losers. But there's a Hariyama, and that's for winners. Cool. Oh, I am so good at this. So now... I think I would like Jumanji to be a higher level. It's also gonna deal with a lot of trainers in the gym though, so I'll probably get to 28. Not that worried about it. So let's go use, I don't know. I think Makuhita is also important for the gym. So yeah. Bloop. And bloop. Oh wow, fake outs. Rude. Speaking of evolutions, we have another one right here. It is Magikarp into Gyarados. So now I'm gonna use Gyarados because this needs some levels. Because I would like to use this with Dragon Rage for an historical. I think that is a good strategy. So let's go put that in the front now. And teach it strength. Because it needs moves. Loop. Cool. Is that collector a trainer? You are. And I have garbage moves for against you, so let's go to Gladiator here. Blonk. Okay. Moving on. Gonna grab this item over here. Cool. More money basically. Yeah, now we'll just use Gyarados. Yeah. Let's go put strength in the front. And then I was gonna say bite to avoid flame body, but I think it's still a contact move, even though it's special in this game. Or sleep, but I'm not worried about that right here. Yeah. Bye bye. Battle you already. And then I do want you for this trainer over here. Okay, could have used Gyarados. Let's go use Gyarados. Whoop. There we go. So now I've battled all the trainers I can before Mount Chimney. I just want to battle the Winstraits, so I'm going to go through Meteor Falls for that. Is that just for the secret base or just an item? Or is it an item as well? Nope. Okay. So let's go here. I don't know if this is faster. Probably not. Actually, no, I think this is the faster route to the Winstraits. I don't see how walking all the way around like, north through Route 114, 113, 112 Fiery Path, and then 112 and then 111. Don't think that's faster. It might be, but I don't think so. I'm not a speedrunner. However, my Gyarados is, because it's gonna speedrun the Winstraits. Here we go. Yep. Let's go beat you all up. Yeah, this should be doable. Cool. Oh wow, I love Gyarados. Yeah, this is worth investing experience into for sure. Okay. Oh no, I made your granddaughter lose. Or cry, whatever, both. Anyways, die. So now it's just Mount Chimney trainers. But it's fine, because we have everything we need for Maxi. I'm gonna save, just because sometimes the game crashes, you never know. I can also battle you too. Let's go do this. Boop. And there we go. No, thank you, I don't want to talk. Okay. And now we're gonna go to Mount Chimney. Person check. Do we have a second person on screen? I see one person. There is no second person. Dang it. You can always hope for it. Okay. Yeah, I still want to keep Gyarados in the front. What is your health item? Do you still have the experience share? You do. Meh. Honestly. Yeah, no, you can earn that experience yourself. We can do that. That is easy. With that. And with that. Oh, yeah. Strength Gyarados is good. Whoop. Let's go use an Oran Berry just for the fun of it. Bloop. And now, I'm gonna lead with Gladiator. I don't have any Person Berries, so I'm just gonna give Oran Berries. And then I think I am ready for Archie. Not Maxi, which I said earlier. But it's just because I'm really used to Emerald. And I'm gonna do this on double speed, because if I do it on single speed, like, so I can toggle double speed and I can hold to fast forward faster. And if I do it on regular speed, I think I would use the hold to go much faster a lot more often. So now we double kick, slow it down a bit. Oh, it was a good moment to slow down. I thought that the health bar is going down quite a lot for that second hit. That explains it. Now we see the Golbat, I assume. Yup. And we're immediately gonna go into Jumanji, aka Camp Rock. So, wing attack, perfect, that's what I want there. And now we hope that they don't supersonic or stuff. Bite is also a bit annoying, we don't see a flinch, that's good. How much damage does this do? I'm not sure if it's in heal range, it is not. And no flinch a second time either. Golbat is taken care of very easily. A lot better than last time, when I did not have Geodude. And now we just have Torpedo left. It's gonna use a Oran Berry, which may or may not be good. I don't know. I would have liked to bait Crunch, just because that's Crunch and not something like, I don't know. Okay, doesn't really matter. Sure, I could Fake Out here, but I think Vital Throw just one-shots, and Fake Out means just more rough skin chip damage, I guess, in that case. And not like it matters, but it's just because. Why not? Anyways, there goes Torpedo. So, bye-bye. Now we get some experience, go to level 25, don't learn any new moves, probably. And that was Archie. Cool. Easy. Bye-bye. It's fun knowing you. Cool. Yeah. Hello. You're not better. Shut up. You're also evil. You're also an idiot. You are both colorblind. And that's fine, because a lot of men are colorblind, and that's okay. But still, unrelated to that, you are both idiots. Now, let's go heal up our Pokemon. There's no old lady selling lava cookies here? Wait, what? Crazy. Sure. Yeah, let's go lead with Aladdin here. Yeah. Women have it so easy. Like, you don't really know how hard life is until you are colorblind. Also, Just to be clear, that was a joke. Anyways, Machop. Spoink. Word will be really happy if this flees. I, not as much. But honestly, I don't really care because I'm not gonna use it either way, probably. But I will think of nicknames in the meantime. Pig movies. So... pigs? I don't know. Yabba dabba 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 da. I am so good at thinking of... So, nicknames is one thing. Movies is another thing. I don't know that many movies. So, movies with pigs. Are there any movies with pigs that I know? What is there? Moana has a pig. It's kinda just ditched for the chicken. And the pig is a lot cuter than the chicken, and the chicken is just an idiot. But still, there is a pig in there. So, wahoo, I have a nickname. And you're gonna die. Ah, you are that one. There we go, flinch threats. See, you can't explode if... I don't know what I said there. Explode, implode? Anyways, you can explode if you're scared. Clearly how this works. Bloop. Cool. Did you know? I didn't. Thank you for telling me. So get this item and then go back for the last trainer. And I think that's all the trainers before the gym. Person check. No person. Never mind. So, trainer. Bloop. Oh, I should have checked. Pick up rare candy. Super potion. Okay. So, now we have the gym. And I feel ready. Like, do I feel the most ready I could be? No. But I do feel relatively ready. Let's go lead with these two. And just battle against all the trainers in the gym. And also drink, because I am noticing that I'm talking a lot, which I am not doing as often recently. Anyways. Do you want to die? Oh, that's not doing that much. But yeah, there we go. That's rude. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I do want to focus on Graveler a bit more here, just because it should be easier now to focus on Graveler, and especially with these opponents. And with Magnitude 10, that also helps. So, yeah. And then we can get hopefully to level 28, so I can just steamroll her entire team. But we shall see. And I also need to do the puzzle, which is annoying. Okay. There. Cool, that's a trainer. Clearly you don't have any fighting moves that can hit. As in, you might have Focus Punch. But then I can just attack. So I'm not worried about that. Bloop, yep. Slugma again. Okay. And then this goes to Flannery? Yeah, it does. I don't need more than 17 magnitudes. So let's just go to the battle right now, I think. Just gonna give some items. And I think it's gonna be Cherry Berry for Aladdin. And Oranberry for Jumanji. Just gonna check abilities are sturdy. Guts, yeah, okay. Do I want to bring a sack? I think that's the main question. I think the answer is yes. Let's go out of here and grab something to replace Jumanji. No, not Jumanji. I want something to replace Encanto. And I think that something is gonna be the two of you with a higher special defense stats. Well, I guess we're looking at the HP stat then, but also, no, we're gonna go with Slugma, because Slugma can do something with Yawn and Smog and Rock Throw, unlike Nummel, who has Ember. And then, yeah, I'm happy with this. Cool. Yeah, that was what I was hoping. Another trainer. I will go back and heal up after this. Cool. We can get to level 28 with Graveler. Actually, hold up. I think just in case, I want to give a Betcha Berry to Jumanji instead. Just in case of like a magnitude 4 into Smog Poison from a Slugma. I think that would be worse. And then having 10 less HP, that was the wrong way. And that was also the wrong way. I got this. I know how to do this puzzle. Don't worry guys. I play Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire all the time. Flump. And then we go here. Yahoo! My favorite browser. Anyways. Time to hope that Graveler can sweep. No, I don't think Graveler needs to sweep. We can definitely pivot around a bit. I think we have a pretty female team, which is good. As in, the team overall is quite female. It's weird to say that, but basically Attract isn't as big of a deal because we, yeah, female, female, male, male, female, female. Basically 50-50 split for the Pokemon that matter. And I think it's good because it can mean like I can switch around and bait Attracts but also block them. But for now I can just kill. So I think even magnitude 6 should kill a Slugma. Not too worried about that. Yep, there we go. I will just grab the team for this. Torkoal. Yeah, okay, cool. What is my speed stats? 29. Okay, that is more than Torkoal. That is good. There we have Slugma. Magnitude 6 again. Should also be a kill unless it has a higher defense stat. It does, but it's not enough. And now, Torkoal. Hello everybody. Catch some rock. Or we'll catch some ground. It's some good ground. That is some good ground. I really like that. Now, please don't paralyze me. Okay. No heal. Can we get a high one? Don't know if that will be high enough. Well, we can see. That's just a sliver. Flail. Actually doing some decent damage. I did not know this guy got Flail. It has Flail over Sunny Day in this game? Wild. Anyways, let's go try that again. I just need 2 above average. Okay. The thing is, I don't think Overheat kills from here. I think that would be insane. However, honestly, it's not that crazy, probably. It's not that crazy. Depending on my special defense stat, it is possible. But I'm gonna take the risk. And I don't love this. Okay, Body Slam. Yeah. Well, the thing is, let's see. What is my special defense stats? Special defense is 41. Okay, yeah, I did see Calm Nature. I'm not gonna exactly calc that, but with 38, max roll is 45. So I don't think I can die to an overheat. I can die to a critical overheat. And this Oracle is not going to die to... Okay, this is insane. So I have two options here. I can swap out, or and stay in, because yes, there is another Hyper Potion, but I think Magnitude is still my best play, just to have the high potential damage. My other Pokemon don't do that much damage, so I want to do all the damage I can do with Graveler before I switch it out, which is going to be now. I'm going to go into Aladdin here to get that Intimidate drop, because I am... oh wait, White Smoke. Never mind. Overheat. Perfect. Love that. That is honestly perfect. Still a lot of damage. Okay. So now I'm gonna go Magnet on a likely Body Slam. Yep. I think I gave this a Cherry Berry, right? That is so much damage. Why is it so much damage? That is rude. Fake out. Now I'm hoping to see an overheat with special attack drops. This is not a great situation still, but it could be worse. Well, actually, attract. Yeah, that's the best case scenario. I think I'm gonna go for Bite. Yeah, I think genuinely I want to Bite here because she should be out of potions. Okay, that was not the play. That was not the play, because now pivoting is not really an option anymore. Well, we're still gonna try. But I'm... Flail... Okay. Okay. Should have given this Dig, honestly. So the question is whether Arm Thrust kills here. And the other question is, do I want to risk that? The other question is, can I go into Jumanji? And the answer is no, because Overheat probably kills. However, I think Flail probably also kills. So let's see, Flail did 35. And this, no, I just did fake out damage. So, Hariyama, 25, Brave Arm Thrusts. How much does it compare to fake out? Twice the damage with 3 hits. No, okay. Well, honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna Zag over the hedge. Definitely could have played this better. Yeah, there we see the overheat. I don't think I'm living this. I don't see a world in which, like my tank said, yep. It is the first death, but I think it's also going to be the only death against Flannery, and that is a great improvement. So, deaths 01. But now, I think it's probably the best play to go Jumanji and self-destruct. No, I think I can just clean this up with a Magnitude. Yeah, Magnitude 6 should handle this. Okay. Not perfect, but we don't need perfect. I'm not playing this for Deathless. I'm playing this for fun and for winning. Not necessarily Deathless. So, we won, and I had fun. So, that's the thing that I care about here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's just do that already. Cool. Next level cap is 31. 31. So let's go do that as well. Bloop. I'll keep pressing X because it's my A button in the game. Heat Patch. Woo! And now I have the opposite of last time. Last time I had 1 Pokemon alive. Now I have 1 Pokemon dead. And I am very happy with that. I think so. Okay, I could teach Overheat to Combustion, honestly. I think I'm just gonna do that, because I don't really see what else I will teach Overeat in this game. And Overeat Combustion sounds fun. Because I have Ember. And even the second Overeat is still stronger than a second Ember. So yeah. Like, you're sure it can miss and it has less BP. But when am I gonna use Ember, honestly? So let's go just do that. Because it's fun. And I'm playing this for fun. So here we go. We could have had Overheat the Hedge. I'm so funny. Ooh, 140 in this game, not 130. Sick. And there we go. Now we do have to deposit our slug map, which is very sad. Oh, I'm so sad about that. No, I'm not. So, no, you don't even deserve to be healed. I am also glad at my foresight to bring a sack, because it is just smart, but I didn't do that until the last second. So yeah, I'm proud of still remembering it at the last second. So I don't know how I named it exactly last time. I think it was with a period. Might not be, but there we go. So I can go to the desert now, which I don't know what the encounters are gonna be. Let's just see. We also... Okay, I do need to heal now. Yeah, there's gonna be encounters there. Gonna be trainers there for some more experience. And there is gonna be the fossil, which I don't know whether it's worth it. Because, sure... we have Anorith with Protect at some point. That thing is like level 25 or something. Level 31. Yeah, no. That's the level cap. I'm not gonna get an Anorith with the limited amount of trainers to the level cap right now. So we're just gonna go to Route 111. I have not got an encounter here this time. Last time I got Geodude, but because Geodude... Oh, man. Okay. Gotta sell some stuff after this. But let's see what our encounter is. Sandshrew. Okay. Hello, little guy. You are cute. But, are you gonna stay in the ball? Cool. We're gonna name this Sonic 2. Why am I adding random numbers to movies? Because I feel like it. Whoop-a-doop-doop. And honestly, it's also kind of funny. Bye-bye. So... let's go to Malville and sell some items. And then... actually... wait, so there's no Mirage Tower here, I think. The fossils are just lying around. So yeah, there's no reason to do anything with those. Okay, there's a fly here, which is pissing me off. There we go, got it. It's not an actual fly, it's just a small bug thing that flies, but I don't know what it's called, so I'm just gonna call it a fly. But now I'm gonna call it a dead. Anyways, nuggets. Bam, 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 bam. So many bams. And that was it. Okay. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else on the sale here. How much money do I have now? Okay, not enough to buy Game Corner TM just yet, but we're almost there. And I can also just give some items to Pokemon, because it's kind of what they are for. Like Silk Scarf to you, Soft Sand to you. And then we have distributed some items. So Magnet is going to be great for this gym. I do have the Dig TM, and I'm not sure what I want to teach it to. I think probably Jumanji. And probably over Self-Destruct. because that way I can just deal with the slackings quite well. Yeah. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. Dig over self-destruct so I can't accidentally click that. Cool. Yep-a-da-ba-da. I wanna see. So the second one is focus punch, so I can't really swap. Well, I can swap gravel into that on this the turn. It also has slack off, which is interesting, and facade. Not completely sure what my strat is gonna be there because of slack off. I think probably just damage it with Maggot. Just throw stuff at it. So yeah, I do want to experience share this, and with experience share I mean I'm just gonna lead this into the gym. But for now, I'm gonna use Aladdin to deal with some trainers on the route over there, because I also want to level that up. Actually, no, I'm gonna swap this around. I want to give you the experience share and lead with Market, and then battle the trainers here. Nope. Because yeah, Gyarados will help with that second slacking probably. Okay, yeah, the Gyarados would have been nice for this. Sure, there we go. A rapid spin, sure. Oh no. You're faster now. Wait, you're not. Don't love the sand chip. There we go. But hey, it's some experience. Probably just gonna have to run back sometimes to heal up instead. So there's the fossils. Gonna take the root fossil for sticky hold. For fishing maybe. Who knows? Vital throw. Yep. Oh, okay. Rude. Okay, we're good. Boop. Yeah. Oh, I'm mean? You were mean. You did something that was mean, but I don't really remember. You switched. That was mean. I also switched, but that's a detail. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a lot of experience. There's going to be a lot of experience in the gym, probably, I'd say. I think there's going to be quite some experience over all the different trainers there. Okay, Dig is annoying, but sure. I am happy with Vital Throw to just not care about Sand Attack. I am going to switch here, because you are annoying. Dragon Rage is very nice. Let's do that over Splash. Just gonna walk back to heal. Well, you gotta be more specific. Well, you don't have to. No, but just. So I've been. This is related. So I have been using Twitter more recently, which I'm not necessarily proud of. But it's just, there's a thing people call fake posting, which is just basically saying something with not enough context to make it clear, but then still to like get attention, or just as in something that grabs people's attention, but then it's like, I want to know what this is, but you haven't told me what this is, so tell me what this is, and then they have engagement. And this reminds me of that. Just what do you mean? Just tell me what you mean. But also, doesn't necessarily, like, I can also understand that it might just be complaining about something that you don't want to specifically complain about. But still, it's like, what do you mean? Well, that's just how I work. I'm naturally a very curious person. Sometimes too curious for my own good. But hey. That happens sometimes. Anyways, let's go move on to the gym, for which the fastest route is, I think, through here, which might be incorrect, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So, wahoo. Okay, now we don't have cuts, so no shortcuts. Oh, so funny. Flump, 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 flump. Now we can just walk down here. I love designs like this, where you can just walk down. Like on the first go, you have to go through all the grass, but then on the way back, you have to. You can walk around it. I think that is good game design. Anyways, let's go beat up some gym trainers. Hello. Die. Thank you. Recovery room, sure. No flinches, awesome. Was that recovery room? I don't know. Didn't feel like recovery room to me. Check. Well, people are indeed people. So yeah, anyways, one is KO room. Die. Thank you. I want to go back and battle all your other gym trainers to get experience. I think I want to remove the experience here and just give all the experience right now to Market. Just because it is going to be my main damage dealer for this fight. So yeah, you loop, good experience. Okay, and then strength room, sure. Okay, I think yeah, that's all the battles here. I think there's no other battles we can do either, so this is all the experience we have. I want to lead with Jumanji, and I want to bring some sacks as well. Because once again, we don't need Encanto. So I think I want to put Wurmple in there. Yeah. Wurmple. Cool. Okay. Wurmple. You exist. So yeah, I wanna lead with Jumanji. And I want to... So the only thing is that the slacking at the start can yawn me. However, if that's the case, I was like, oh, I can lead Wurmple to bait a kill and then switch into Graveler to always... Yeah, no, but it doesn't matter. Because if they yawn, I can then swap it to Wurmple and then reset. So yeah, we're just gonna lead with Geodude. Or, well, Graveler. With a soft sand. Yeah, I think that's fine. For the rest, I'm gonna give Aurum Berries. Okay. And here we go. I don't really have much of a plan. Well, a set plan. But I have some Pokemon that can deal some damage and can avoid some damage against Round Pokemon. So I can do this, hopefully. Anyways, let's go murder. Feint attack. Yeah, there's gonna be some damage, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. Well, more damage than I would have liked at the start. But also, now we are free to just click dig. Maybe I should have given it a Leopard Berry. But yeah, I can just speed up. Okay, Wait, let me see. What happened there? So dig, feign attack missed. So now it's loafing around. So we're fine to continue clicking dig. Up. Yawn, yeah. Dig one more time. And now we magnitude. Bloop. Okay. That does mean that I can't really rely on this for the second slacking. Speaking of. But hey, what you gotta do about it? So now, however, I am still gonna stay in. Because it has Focus Punch. There we go. It might just be locked into Focus Punch here. In which case, I am really happy. So I'm just gonna spam Magnitude. Like, it might just always see kill with Focus Punch and go for it. There we go, another Focus Punch. Who even needs Dig? Focus Punch is such a stupid move to give NPCs. Like, it's a cool move, but just it doesn't work well for gym leaders. Also, how did I move first there? Huh. Now I'm confused. Okay, Hyper Potion, sure. Why am I going first? You don't have counter, right? Or just loafing around, is it always last? I don't know. Anyways, I'm just gonna speed up. Magnitude 10, big damage. Okay, yeah. Small damage. Pretty big damage. And dead. Cool. Okay, this is very silly. Rollouts. No, there's water gun on developer, otherwise I could have considered rollouts for what's her face? Winona, but no. Okay. And now we just have a figure off. So let's go check that out. It has feign attack, but I can just go for one magnitude because you don't have as much special attack as a slacking, so don't think a crit would have killed. So let's go just magnitude, bloop, and now I do want to switch into Magit. There's not much he can do to threaten me, and I will swap in on a feign attack, which is not going to do a lot of damage. Yep. And now we can Vital Throw. I'm not going to fake out because it does have Encore. Okay, that was a decent amount of damage. But they should just kill. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Bye-bye, Norman. And now we get a lot of experience. Or well, we get access to a lot of experience. Because we get access to Surf. And that is very big. So, 5 badges. Level cap 33? 33. Cool. Okay. Yep. That is cool. Now. Okay, bye. No. Cool. Oh. He doesn't even pick you up. I gotta walk all the way there myself. Wow. Yep. Thank you. I can like imagine playing this game and you can't read well, or sometimes you just miss some dialogue and you miss where you can grab Surf, you're just completely lost. So Emerald, good improvement. Anyways, I can now teach Surf to Gyarados, which is also nice. So let's go do that. Loop. Surf. Over Tackle, because we don't need Tackle. Okay. No. We're done with that. Cool. So the question now is, what do we do? First of all, we grab another Pokemon from the PC. And it is just gonna be Roselia. So, there is a lot we can do right now. And it's a bit overwhelming. Because we're not that close to the level cap. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, this is gonna be a very short stream. I don't feel like streaming that much right now. Like, I had fun. But also now it's like, yeah, I streamed for a bit, I had fun. I don't know. Never really had this before. But I'm just gonna keep this to a very short stream. Because, like, I'm definitely not gonna quit streaming or anything. Just because one time I was like, oh yeah, I've streamed for a bit, and now I'm tired. But no, I will definitely be back with this. I'm trying to think what has happened. Am I just more tired than usual? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I don't know if this is the shortest stream I've ever done. I don't think so. Maybe it is. Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, well, it's the way it is. I had fun, but I'm gonna save continuing this for later. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. I'll see you next time, and of course, stay alive.